Okay, so hello students. I'm making a video about the number that we were not able to solve last meeting, last input sessions, as a way of also preparing you for your quiz this Tuesday. So this problem was problem number 3. So problem number 3 states that points A and B are 100 meter apart and are of the same elevation as the foot of the building. The angles of elevation of the top of the building from points A and B are 21 and 32 degrees respectively. How far is A from the building in meters? So that is our problem. Okay, so let us draw that first. Basically, you have a building, and then it is said that it has the same elevation with 2 points, A and B. And it is said that points A and B are 100 meter apart. So they are of the same elevation from the top of the building, which is 21 degrees and 32 degrees respectively. All right, giving you the same height for the building, which is basically two right triangles, right? There are two right triangles in this scenario. So the mistake I did last meeting was that I equated the area instead of the height. No? So it should have been the height has are equated because the building has the same height whether we're viewing it at point A or point B. So in that matter, here let's just name this as X. Okay, from the building to the point B, it's X. And the question is, what is the distance from point A to the building? So let's have that as 100 plus X, right? So two right triangles are made. The first one is in the view of point A, that's 21 degrees, which is in the view of A, right? So we're looking at this area, so that's 100 plus X. Huh? And the second right triangle formed is from the viewpoint of B, wherein the base is just X. All right, so as you can see, with remembering Sohcahtoa, okay, remembering Sohcahtoa, in a right triangle, it only applies to right triangles, right? So from this angle, that is opposite over adjacent. Therefore, that's a tangent, right? So I will redraw the triangles made. This is from the viewpoint of A, which is 100 plus X, and the other triangle from the viewpoint of B, which is just X. Then this is 32 degrees. So we get the tangent of each. Let's have A as blue. So tangent of 21 degrees is equal to opposite over adjacent, kilid, no? 100 plus X. And for the second triangle made, opposite over adjacent. So tangent of 32 degrees is equal to H over X. Now, our main concern is the X and not the H, right? But the H will help us to equate both equations. So you have formed two equations. This is equation 1 and equation 2. And we can form them because the H here is the same, whether we're looking at from the viewpoint of A or from the viewpoint of B. So in that case, I can simplify or use this to substitute the value of H here. Okay, so let's simplify equation 2 first. So that becomes H is equal to X tangent of 32. And then when we substitute it to this one, we also simplify this form into 100 plus X times tangent of 21 degrees equals h. So they are now the same. So in that case, I can substitute this here, in the h here. So that becomes, so I'll be using now black. Okay. 100 plus x tangent of 21 degrees equals x tangent of 32 degrees. So we can actually divide both sides with tangent 21. Okay. Canceling 21 here. So what happens now is this becomes 100 plus x equals x tangent of 32 over tangent of 21. And of course, tangent of 21 is tangent of 20. Wait, what happened to here? Of course, tangent of 21 is tangent of 32 over tangent of 31 can be solved via calculator. So let us open our scientific calculator. So tangent of, what's that? Ito nasa 32. So tangent of 32. Okay, here. Divided by the tangent of 21, right? That was 21. Okay. So the answer is 1.6278. So 1.6278. So this becomes 100 plus x equals x 1.6278. Okay, it becomes a number now. So what we can do is now find x. So x, okay, 1.6278 minus x. I'm sorry. As is, CMO move. So minus x equals 100. All right, so we just interchange them. Therefore, 1.6 minus 1 is obviously 0.6278. X equals 100. So x is equal to 100 over 0.6278. Let's compute. 100 divided by 0.6278 is, oops, is it 62 or 67? Oh, okay, sorry. Correct. So x is equal to, x is not yet the answer. 159.2864. 28.2864. So therefore, x is not yet the answer because the one that we're looking for is this, right? The 100 plus x. So your answer here is 100 plus x, or 100 plus 159.2864 is equal to 259.2864 meters, which is what we are looking for here, equals to the answer found in that example. All right, so I hope that's clear. I'm gonna save this one so you have a copy. Send a copy. All right, let's create a new one for problem number 4. So for problem number 4, from the top of the tower A, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower B is 28 degrees, and the angle of elevation of the top of tower A from the foot of the tower B is 46 degrees. The two towers lie on the same level ground. If the height of the tower B is 120 meters, find the height of tower A. Okay, so let's draw that. That's the hardest part, no? Drawing the problem. So you have tower A, okay, and then you have also, okay, that's too big. So tower B. Okay. Now, in that case, it says there, from the top of the tower A, the angle of elevation from the top of the tower B. Okay, from the top of the tower A, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower B. So here up to here. Okay, so from there, from A to B, that's 28 degrees. Am I correct? And the angle of elevation of the tower A from the foot of the tower B, from angle A from the foot of the tower B is 46, which also is the same here, right? 46. Okay. Yeah, so from the foot, yes. The angle of elevation of the top of the tower A from the foot of the tower B is 46 degrees, all right? The two towers lie on the same level ground. The height of tower B is 120, so this is really higher. Find the height of the tower A. So what we're looking for is H, okay? So meaning to say, if we will call this as X, the height of this one is H, right? Where X is equal to, okay, sorry. No, we will not call that as X because it will confuse us if we have many other variables. So I'll just put here as this is H, okay? But the entire height is 120. Okay, sige, sorry. Let's redraw that part. Pwede mo ma-confuse. Again, the height, the height here is H, which is equal to the tower A's height, and the entire height from here to here is 120, all right? So I'm just using different colors to have it clearer version. So in that case, you are actually looking at a right triangles again. So if this is our base, so let's call that as B, and this is also your B, right? So let's redraw the two triangles found. So let's draw this triangle first. Okay, so drawing that triangle, that becomes, so from this, the height is 120 minus H, right? And then this is your base, and then that's 28 degrees. Okay, then the other triangle we can find in here is, actually this one, no? Or we can actually also use this one. Either way, they are of the same height and the same angle. So if we're gonna draw that one also, that's actually 46 degrees. And then that's height, and this is still base. So if we're looking to here, it's still base, no? Quadrilateral man in a form. So yeah, so therefore we can find something in common, and that is the base. So still that's opposite over adjacent. Okay, that's still a tangent. All right, so for the first one, that's tangent of 28 is equal to opposite over adjacent of B. And the second one is tangent of 46 is equal to opposite over adjacent. So the B here actually is like X in the previous problem. So we can actually substitute one equation to the other. So this is the simpler equation, so we substitute that to equation 1. So making that simpler, that's tangent of 28 is equal to 120 minus H over B. And the equation 2 becomes B is equal to h over tangent of 46. So let us substitute it here. So that becomes tangent of 28 is equal to 120 minus h over tangent of 46. Correct? Okay. So, wala na akong i-simplify. So, let's simplify it first para di mo ma-confuse. Let us simplify the first equation first. So, b is equal to 120 minus h over tangent of 28. Substituting to equation 1, that becomes h over tangent of 46 equals h over tangent of 46, this one, equals 120 minus h over tangent of 28 degrees. So cross multiply. So that becomes h tangent of 28 equals tangent of 46 times 120 minus h. We can actually divide both sides by tangent of 46. So that is now h is equal to tangent of 28 over tangent of 46 equals, so tangent of 46 cancelled there. That's now 120 minus h na lang. So therefore, we can compute that using calculator. Tangent of 46. Is it 46? Oh, sorry, 28. My memory. So tangent of 28 divided by tangent of 46. 5135. 0.5135. 0.5135 equals 120 minus h. So that becomes 0.5135 h plus, no, transfer change of sign is equal to 120. So that becomes 1.5135 h is equal to 120 divided by 1.5135 tanan. Therefore, 120 divided by 1.5135 equals 79.2864. H is equal to 79. I can't remember right away. 2864. 2864. Is it in meters? Yes, in meters. Do we have the same answer? Yep. Okay, so that's the answer. Question: assuming that the two triangles form up are plane fingers, what are their areas? So, yeah, you're going to find the area of this triangle and the area of this triangle. So, we now have the value of h. You can find the value of b using, let's just say, diba, the area of a triangle, if it's a right, is 1/2 base times height, or 1/2 a times height, right? We have now the value of h, so let's just use one triangle there. That's okay. Let's just use this triangle because we don't need to solve for the other value na. Okay. So that's 46 height. Base is missing. No? So we can actually, height is 79.2864. Correct? Okay. Therefore, we can compute using opposite over adjacent still. So that's tangent of 46 degrees is equal to opposite over adjacent, which is b. So b is equal to 79.2864 over tangent of 46. So base is 79.2864 divided by tangent of 46. Answer 76.5660. 76.5660 meters. Okay, going back to the formula for area. That's area is equal to 1/2 76.5660 times the height, which is 79.2864. So area is equal to, so we can use the answer. Can we do that? It cannot be. 76.5660. Times 79.2864. Oops, 1 divided by 2. Okay. Oh. Doesn't copy the answer there. Okay, we can do that there. Okay, wait here. Answer divided by 2, right? Because it's 1/2. So the area for that triangle is 3,035 square meters. But of course, it's only the first angle. So you can also solve this one now because you have the value now of the H and the B, so no problem anymore. And since the plane figure is actually an irregular one, because this is actually a rectangle and this is actually also a triangle. No? So either way, you can already solve because base and height are already present. All right, so I hope that's clear. Okay, I will now send a copy. Save an image. All right, so I'll see you again on the next video about the answers to your secrets. Thank you for watching.